Hey guys, it's Natty here. Today I'm going to be trying to convince you to buy and play Heroes of Might and Magic 3. Now I buy this on Steam, and it might not be the full complete version, but it's a good game. There's plenty of content on it, and this is for my friends that I'm basically just trying to convince to buy it and play with me. So we'll get right into it. So new game, got like single scenario. And tons of different maps. Teams. I did not mean to start that. Wow, that's crap. Okay. Main menu. New game, single scenario. Just put it on Queen. Go back up to. We'll just do all for one. And right here, it's 3 players. I could be pretty much either of them. I could be tan, but I could set it up so I could be tan. And there is. In the non-full version, there is, I think, 8 castles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the 9th adds in another one. Now each castle does unique things, like, this is a regular castle. This is like pikemen, this is like humans type of things. And from, like, top left to bottom right, it gets more powerful units. Like, the pikemen's the weakest, the angel's the strongest, so on and so forth, okay? And there's the rampart, which is, like, woodland creatures, elves, stuff like that, blah, 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 blah. And there's the tower, which these are non-upgraded units. When they upgrade, they'll turn into different things. Like the gremlins will turn into like these master gremlins, which will be like a range unit, and then like the stone golems will turn into like iron golems. The mages will turn like archmages. The genies will turn into like master genies, and Naga will turn into like Naga something, and giants will turn into titans and stuff like that, so on and so forth. Same with all the other races. And this is like the Inferno. These are the type of units you'll be using. Blah blah blah. This is the Necropolis, which is the undead. Like I said, these are the non-upgraded versions. You can upgrade them if you pay, like, build the building, stuff like that. I don't want to get too complicated, but anyway, these are the type of units they have. These type of units these have, so on and so forth. Barbarians, type of thing, and swamp people, type of thing. Now each, I guess, faction, we can call them factions, has different types of heroes. The heroes are specialized in different things, like if they specialize in a certain unit, and then after a certain level they're gonna and then every level after that they're gonna buff that unit by a certain amount of stats and whatnot. Now this is like a ballista, which is like another thing you can get in your hero. Don't want to get too complicated. That's orcs, rocks, goblins, ogres. Wow, there's a lot of them. Okay, offense is like a trait and ability, so he gets boosted to offense, which we'll explain that later on with fighters. Sorcery is magic, so it's basic sorcery, like increases the sorcerer ability, which increases your magic damage done because there's spells and shit like that. Logistics, which is like a trait that lets you move farther. Haste is a spell. Precision is a spell. Offense again. Eagle Eye, which is a ability. Gems, which is like a resource, which gets an extra gem a day. And that's just that castle. There's other castles that have similar traits. This is probably like my favorite hero. This is like my favorite castle. Basilisks, which are like makes basilisks more powerful. Gnolls, lizardmen, armor, which is a trait. So on and so forth. I don't want to get too complicated. Okay, there's tons of them. There's like each hero's gonna be different. Tons of stuff. Okay, and there's a starting bonus. So I can either start with an artifact. I can start with some gold. I can start with some resources, so on and so forth. So if I was really gonna play this game, I would. In this map, I like to be blue, and I like to be fortress, and I like to be brawn, and I need gold. We're on the second highest difficulty. Let's just start it, and you guys can see what like the intro is like that, and so on and so forth. Like I'm probably like this. Sorry, this game is turn-based strategy, so it's going to be. I take my turn, the computer takes their turn, and then I take my turn, so on and so forth. If you look, this is like the swamp castle place. I get a couple starting buildings like that, so on and so forth. But I can build tons of buildings. All these buildings. If it has a green underline, I can build them. If it's a red, I can't build them yet. Or I don't have the resources, I don't have the prerequisites, I need certain buildings to build it, so on and so forth. So right off the bat, I'm going to want to go for money, because I make, if you look right here, that's how much money I make from this castle a day. If I build a town hall, that goes from 500 to 1,000. Gonna buy a couple gnolls. See, these are all the units. Gonna buy a couple gnolls, add it to my army. Gonna walk out here, all these resources, treasure chests, stuff like that, so on and so forth. That do give me an attack spell. That's pretty dope. That's a really awesome spell, or ability, Mysticism. I should have probably showed you in combats. Like, I can show it to you next turn. Now this is where I'm also going to be able to get another hero. I'm actually kind of happy I got him, because I actually like him, because he masters the range unit. That's crappy. Lots of master gremlins. Okay, that's Earth Magic. So right here, you see this is my hero. This is his attack stat. So with his attack stat, he boosts the attack of my unit. So since this is like a 1 attack stat, you see how the attack skill at the top right of the Basilisk, it's 11, but parentheses 12. It would normally be 11, but it's actually 12 because my attack stat boosts it. And its defense stat's 11, and it's now 15 because... Actually, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh yeah, it does. +4. I'm a dumbass. And then here's my spell, and here's my knowledge. Now this is where the spells come in. Now since Braun is more of a melee lord, he doesn't automatically come with a spell book. So, spell book would be right here. But what it does is knowledge increases the maximum number of spell points you have. So for each 1 knowledge is 10 spell points. And then your spell power is how much damage those spells are going to do. So 1 would multiply the spell damage, and so on and so forth. And then there's other things to take into factor, like there's traits. Like you see this right here, that are going to increase the damage of certain spells and things like that. There's tons of different traits in here. Now, basic armor. Armor reduces all damage inflicted against the hero's troops by 5%. Now, basic, advanced, and then there's expert, so I can upgrade it from I can get it and then upgrade it twice. Resistance is the same exact thing, but it's magical resistance. Mysticism regenerates 2 spell points per day. That's fucking awesome. That's like a great ability, because then I don't have to constantly go back to a well to restore my mana. So we will end my turn and come down here, and I'm only going to go to the first week so you guys can see what this is like. Now this is where I'm going to give troops to Braun, because Braun's going to be my main hero. He's going to be the one that does most of the work. So I'm going to give him all his archers, so he has some archers now, which is pretty nice. Come down here, I'm going to fight these master gremlins they asked me to accept. That's pretty awesome. Now, there's obviously things get a little more complicated and so on and so forth, but as a basics, that's pretty good. I want to fight something just to show you guys what the combat's like. The combat is not for everybody. I like it a lot, but you might not like it, so we're going to end my turn. Not even going to get this gold. I'm just going to immediately go up here, and I want to fight something. So we'll get the Mage Guild built so that I can buy my spellbook. Now, awesome, there's Bless, and there's Magic Arrow, there's Shield. That's really good. Last game I played didn't give me Bless, and it annoyed me. Bless is a great spell. So I'm not really actually going to play this too much. Actually, I might finish the game, but I'm not going to record past the first day. I just want to show you guys that there's tons of different things, like Water Wheel. I can visit it once a week, get 1,000 gold. Like this tower looking thing, I visit it 1 time per hero, gives me 1+ defense. So we will go and fight these gargoyles, and you guys can see what the combat's like. Now, there's going to be multiple things that are going to affect your combat and stuff like that, but this is a general, this is pretty good way to see what it's going to be like. Now, I can cast my spells, like Bless, does an awesome thing. Magic Arrow just does damage. So we'll go and we'll bless this unit, and he will now do maximum damage that he could actually do. Boom, took out 3 of those gargoyles. Shoot him. That was like no damage. I don't actually want these master gremlins. They're not matched with my tower type or my castle type, and since it doesn't match, they basically they'll have lower morale. But since my castle's neutral and the gremlin castle's good, it won't be too game changing in the combat. It's complicated. Everything will make sense as you play. I want to shoot him. Nice. Just want to kill my gnolls. Okay, here we go. Alright, so we're going to kill you. Now we'll cast magic missiles. I don't even have the spell points anymore. That's a shame. Come on. Nope. Nice. Okay, that's the combat. Now combat's gonna get crazier and crazier, and I'm gonna fight like other heroes, and they're gonna do things, and then like in a like each unit will have like speed and stuff like that. So like his speed is 5. If you look at the bottom right of that thing, his speed is 5, and his speed is 6, and his is 4, and his is 4. So if they're tied, it's gonna be completely random who goes first. If they're faster, then the fast person's gonna go first off, like automatically and stuff like that. But this is just a basic thing. I'm actually going to should just get a lizard den built and get a couple troops going so that I can go take out another castle like right next door, so you guys can see what the combat's like, or like attacking a castle. Now the castle I'll attack, like they won't start out with a fort. Most basic castles don't automatically start with a fort, which is okay. Okay. So I won't really be attacking the castle, but like if a castle has a fort built, like this is the fort, then it'll have walls and it'll have shit like that that I have to actually go attack and whatnot. But the one next door doesn't have that, so you'll just see me like just attack it, and like that. I'll just show you. So this is a gatehouse. There's gonna be units that I have to get past. So this is actually a decent amount of archers. So I have to basically defend, because they're just going to be focusing my gremlins down pretty hard, which is okay. Crap, I'm one spell point away. You kidding me? Need to nuke him. Okay. I'm gonna start taking you out. Tell me I didn't lose one. He has 9 health left. Four health left. Okay, he's dead. Yeah, he killed him. Turned him to stone though. He's dead. Come on, come on. Hit the nose. Nice. Okay. And sorcery. Oh, that's tough. I kind of do want that. And there's okay, so there's resources. If you look at the bottom of my screen, there's resources, and resources required to build like everything. Resources are so hard to get. To build up your castle, they're just difficult, so you have to really be smart in how much you get. You have to rush them and get as much as possible. And there's like mines, and a mine's going to generate a certain amount a day. Like ore is going to, like the ore and the wood are going to generate 2 a day, and the other main resource are going to generate 1 a day. And then there's like a gold mine which generate 1,000 gold a day, and so on and so forth. And you definitely need to get these ASAP. The earlier you get them, the faster you're going to build them up, and it's just the better off you're going to be. So. Citadel built. Okay, so this castle actually has nothing in it because it's like the first week. As the weeks go on, it starts building up and gets higher and higher and higher. So I was able to take this castle relatively early, get the troops in it, just make my life easier. Really want to attack something hardcore, so I'm going to just bum rush stuff to attack it early, just to show you guys what it's like. I want you to go over here. I'm gonna come over here and take these knolls, take this wood, and then I'm gonna rush up top. I did want to show you 1 week, but I really do want to show you guys, like, yeah, I probably won't be able to without spending an hour actually attacking a legit castle. But I will go a couple more days so you guys can see what it's like a little bit. Okay. Yeah. If you do ever play this, it will, like, there's so much in this game that it will definitely be complicated at first, and you'll still learn stuff. That's a lot of shit. You'll still be learning stuff long after. Oh god, that's level 4 units, so that they're like the equivalent of my basilisks, and there's so many of them, and all they're going to do is fuck my day up. I gotta maximize damage. God damn it. Just gonna attack the basilisk right now. Turn the stone. Dope. Okay. I'm gonna try to hit you. Nice. Oh, I'm stoning him. Oh, this is awesome. Yes! The stone procs are unfreaking real. Kill him. Okay, now if I can... See, that's tough. How much health does he have left? Damn. Okay. That's okay, we're good. Stone you? Yes! Okay. Oh, come on. Leave my lizard dudes alone. That's 31 points of damage. That'll kill him. No, it won't. Are you serious? No. I gotta defend. Kill him. Thank you. Hit him. Start sniping him out. One nice hit, boom. I lost a decent amount, but it's okay. Okay. Just hide him in here for now. Get those resources. Just a pack of these, that's easy. Okay. That's it, guys. Obviously, it's going to get much more complicated as you play. There's tons more shit that you have to worry about and focus on, and it's very strategy heavy. But yeah, I hoped I convinced you to get it.